'70s, Patriots Point was created, as a way to foster patriotism in the community. And a lot of people don't realize that we are not a museum that's private. We are a state agency, a quasi-agency, if you will. We don't receive money from the state every year. And when they created Patriots Point, they gave us all this land to be able to generate revenue through leases to be able to pay for the ships. A lot of that's been done. We have College of Charleston here. We have a lot of the Charleston Harbor Resort and Marina, but we have a good chunk of land that's still available to be developed. And I know we've been working on a lease for some time to be able to develop that land. Where do you see Patriots Point going to be able to create a destination? Where do you see that land coming in and new leases bringing revenue into the ship?
A great foundation has been laid by our team already, and we have a great partner, Mike Bennett, and Bennett Hospitality, who is in the final stages with the town of Mount Pleasant negotiating the 30 acres right at the end of the pier. And this will be a premier destination, the Grand Patriot Hotel that will be here, plus the green space for concerts. It'll be a premier destination. This will be a place that folks just want to spend their weekend with us, spend a day at the museum, spend a day on the golf course, and then obviously take the water taxi across and spend a day in downtown Charleston.
And that's really what the state envisioned when they created the Patriots Point Development Authority back in the '70s. But how important is that? How I don't think people realize the expense that goes into to maintaining a warship like this. What do you see in the coming years as far as work that needs to be done on the ships and what it costs?
I've seen estimates around $50 million for a complete renovation of the USS Yorktown. Air, saltwater, and tides take their toll. And as I've been on other talk shows with folks, veterans have called in and said, hey, we used to have 3,500 people on the ship and their job was maintaining it daily. We don't have 3,500 people maintaining. So we need to generate revenue as a business to pay for our own maintenance and restoration of our artifact that happens to be a museum.
And a lot of people don't realize that the Congressional Medal of Honor Society has an office on the ship. And a lot of times you will be standing here and a Medal of Honor recipient will be walking by. What does it mean for our museum and for the state of South Carolina to have a Congressional Medal of Honor Society presence here at Patriots Point?
It's amazing. They've been a great partner of ours, and I love having them here. General Livingston has said many times there cannot be too many Medal of Honor museums, so they can instill and tell the stories of our nation's heroes.